This is a digital thermometer for barbecuing, for cooking. It's made by Inkbird. So in today's quick video, I'm gonna give you a demonstration of exactly how it's used and then my honest review on some of the features that I dislike as well as the things that I really do like. So we're jumping onto my iPhone so I can show you the app. Now you do need to use the app in order to monitor the temperature of the thermometer. It's really nice, you have the monitor right here in your hand, but I will say it is a little inconvenient. You have to set up an account. It doesn't require a lot of information, but you do have to set up an account with Inkbird in order to get this device onto your phone to monitor it. You'll connect via Bluetooth, and then as you can see, the device shows up on your home screen. I'm gonna click on that. You'll have to take the device out of the charging dock. So let's go ahead and remove the thermometer just like that. We're already getting an internal and an ambient temperature there. We also have a target that can be set by clicking on that little target button up top. So tonight we're gonna be working on a piece of tri-tip. So I'm gonna click on beef. In the event you like it medium to medium well, we'll click on that. And as you can see, the target temperature is gonna be 140. Okay, here is our tri-tip. Now take note of this. There is a safe line that is right up here at the top of the thermometer. So we actually need to insert this all the way into the meat so that it's covering up most of the sensor and the sensor doesn't get damaged in the heat. Now, this is definitely a feature I don't necessarily like. I understand the need to keep things safe, but as you can see, that's a fairly significant amount of this thermometer that has to go into that meat. It would be very nice if it was just maybe a quarter of this, not something that has to be inserted that far. Again, if you have a thinner piece of meat, that would make things a little bit more difficult. Let's go ahead and get this in up to that food safe line. So let's go ahead and get this onto the grill. Okay, we're out of the way of flame. Again, we have it in the upward position. We'll have to go ahead and switch this if we do flip this meat, but I think we're ready to let it cook now. Let's close this lid and get that thing going. Now, the next thing we need to do is actually get our case close to that thermometer. Again, I'm gonna stick it right here next to the grill on our shelf. Okay, let's jump back in the app and just check things out. As you can see, we have our beginning measurements. The internal temperature of the meat is at 48 degrees now, so that's climbing slightly here. Again, this meat was refrigerated, so that checks out. Our ambient temperature, or the temperature inside of the grill, is rising, as you can see there too. It's currently at 279 and climbing higher. And again, our target temperature is 140 degrees Fahrenheit inside the meat. Okay, we're about 10 to 15 minutes into our cook time. See, I'm getting a little bit of char, so I'm having to flip this piece of meat quite a bit. That comes to our first problem. The thermometer and having to flip this meat, I'm having to pull it out and move it to the other side of the meat. Maybe that can be solved by putting the thermometer into the side of the meat, but honestly, it's been a little bit annoying pulling it out and having to put it back in. Okay, one other thing quickly to note, that end of the thermometer is ceramic, but it gets extremely hot. Do not touch that with your bare fingers. It will burn you. Make sure you have something like an oven mitt to remove it and replace it if you're gonna be flipping it like I did. Okay, we've reached our target internal temperature. As you can hear, the case is beeping to let you know that the cook time is complete. Let's check out our app. Sure enough, in the app, as you can see, we've reached an internal temperature of 149 and 150 now. So let's go ahead and pull that meat off. Okay, we've cut a cross section right near the thermometer. Now, taking a look inside, you can see that the meat looks to be more like a medium rare. Now, again, I'm not a meat specialist, but according to the temperature, this, in my opinion, should have been a little bit more done. So we may need to calibrate the thermometer just a little bit to make sure we are getting the exact results that we have been looking for when we adjust it to a medium setting. So there you go, friends. That is the Inkbird Bluetooth digital thermometer. Hope that's helped in your buying experience. If it has, definitely hit that thumbs up button for us. Stay tuned, subscribe. We actually got a bunch more of these types of products to review with you guys, show you how they're used, give you some options for why it may be a good product for you to have. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on the next one.